What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Denver Broncos have released kicker Brandon McManus, who is not the best kicker in the NFL, but probably a top 3 to top 5 kicker in the NFL. And not only that, but he's with Brandon McManus being released. Brandon McManus was the last player of the Denver Broncos Super Bowl 50 era. So there's no more players left on the Broncos roster for when the Broncos won the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 50. So that's the end of the era for the Broncos. That Super Bowl era where they were. I mean, it was already it was already kind of over. But Brandon McManus was the only player left on that Super Bowl team, and now there are 0. But Brandon McManus is still an amazing kicker. The power of his leg is unbelievable. He, in his career, 223 for 274. His career long is a 61-yarder, 81 career percent accuracy. Still was solid last year. I mean, I don't think the Broncos were giving him a lot of, the Broncos weren't giving him a lot of opportunities to be kicking as normal, but because the Broncos offense was pretty bad last year. But I still think this is a mistake because obviously they're going to find a decent kicker back. And honestly, I think it will not be long before a team picks up Brandon McManus. That is how good of a kicker he is. But to have that good of a kicker, and I think he's one of few kickers like Justin Tucker and a couple of the kickers that you would be confident in that kicker making like a 62-yard field goal. That's even though his long is 61, I still think he can make like a 62, 63, 64-yard field goal. But I think someone's definitely going to pick up McManus. Money could have been the other thing, trying to clear some cap space. I have no idea. But I do know someone will pick up McManus, and the Broncos will also find a replacement for McManus. And probably both sides will be fine, but I still think this is a wrong move by Denver, releasing probably a top 5 kicker in the NFL. You got Justin Tucker. He's the best kicker in the NFL. Younghoe Koo's really good as well. But I think McManus is either 3, 4, or 5, and somewhere in there. But yeah, I think someone's definitely going to be picking up Brandon McManus. I don't think it's going to take long at all. You guys are maybe. I think a team who could maybe be interested in McManus is potentially the Dallas Cowboys. We saw the Cowboys, how bad. I don't know if the Cowboys have found a replacement or they're sticking with their kicker, but missed how many extra points he missed last year against the Buccaneers in the playoffs. He missed like 4 extra points and 1 field goal. I can't think of his name. God help me, but I think the Cowboys could be a potential landing spot for McManus, and I don't really know the others. I'm not really trying to, see what teams are looking for a kicker, but I do think the Cowboys could be one option, and then I really don't know the rest. But I'm sure it will not take long for McManus to find an NFL home. That is how good of a kicker he is. But you guys have your thoughts on the Broncos releasing Brandon McManus. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoy them, your thoughts, and peace out.